This is gonna be a homemade DVD update for and cases for December 22nd this year, 2025. So yeah, so let's get started. So here we go. Let's get started. I had to made another copy of Thomas and Friends Gord Takes the Tumble. I have to make a new one again because the sound is not the best, but yeah. So is Toby and the Flood. Yep. I made this disc copy. Yeah. It's a take-along sampler DVD. Well, sadly I couldn't find the real deal copy of Gord Takes a Tumble on archive. The full video. There is a picture of it on the archive, but it's not on the Internet Archive. So yeah. I might have to make another copy of this soon. But I think it'll be better. Oh yeah. Now I did show you in the update video, but I did change the. Nowadays it got this. When I wrote stuff, it's got changed. Yep. Person takes a plunge. Here's Toby and the Flood. I had to make my own copy of Toby and the Flood, the take-along DVD. I did try my best to use the original content, and I think for some reason I think there might be a real. I think there is such. I think they might have a take-along Toby DVD, which is Toby and the Flood, which that DVD was super rare, hard to find. It was more rare than Fun with Thomas DVD, which is this take. And it was more rare than the story of Thomas and the Jet Engine, and it's more rare than Fun with Thomas, Two Thomas Adventures, the Thomas and Friends Sampler Wooden Railway Set DVD. So yeah, and more rare than some of the other take-along DVDs. More rare than Thomas's Special Letter and that one. And it's not even on Internet Archive, and no one ever showed it on YouTube. So yeah. Well, the full episode is not rare, but it's just the DVD with a take-along. They might have it on DVD, but that was super rare, hard to find, because I just looked it up online. I think that was the only image they have. Yeah. So yeah, that was the Thomas DVDs. Now I'll show you the DVD case that I made. I might show you one. I may finally make those cases of Elf. I'll show you the first copy I made. This is actually the original drawing and my custom one. This is actually my homemade copies of 5 homemade copies of Elf. One is just some in color. First copy. And mostly I use these kinds of cases for the CD cases. Yep. Here's the disc. It's actually my own homemade copy. Yep. I don't have the real DVD, but I only have the real copy on Blu-ray only. It was actually recorded these off from the Blu-ray disc right here. Yep. My favorite part in Elf is when he calls him an elf. Yeah. An angry elf, yeah. So the only two I'm going to keep. This is the only two of these DVDs I'm keeping. The other three I'm not. The only two of the other three I'm not keeping. Here's the Elf. Yep. By the way, I did burn the disc recently. This is actually the last time I burned the disc. And originally I recorded onto a disc on a DVD recorder. I just used the DVD Plus RW on it, but I used to have that original recorded, but I got erased it. It's already been formatted after I burned these discs. So yeah, I only made 5 copies that were. It's actually my own 2025 homemade DVD of Elf. Yeah. Instead of the original copy. And it was recorded off on a Blu-ray disc, but I have to use the AV cable HDMI adapter to use it instead of just the AV cable. So yeah. Well, I only used just a video, except the audio cable. I did use a regular audio cable, just not the regular video cable, just the HDMI AV cable, video only. So yeah. Kind of widescreen, but it's recorded in 4:3. Which that was recorded in, even though it is recorded in 4:3, but it is widescreen, but it's not recorded in 16:9. It was in recorded in 4:3 with top and bottom black bars only. I made it. Yep. I think I already showed the DVD for the update. The only thing I'm showing the update is just a case. That's it. Yeah, what's weird about it, I'd be able to peel off the Philips labels on the DVD MyStar discs. But I only did it halfway. Yeah, there's a crack right here, but that's okay. Here's the last copy the last final copy of Elf I'm showing you. Alright. Now here I made a few copies of How the Grinch Stole Christmas live action that was recorded off from FX on TV. Reason why I want to add the Grinch Stole Christmas on the DVD airing is because it has some this is actually not the original version of the movie. It has some deleted scenes. That's the reason why I want to add the full movie. And yes, I did add the normal end credits. I do something with that. But I didn't use it all from FX because it's not the same as the original. Here's this copy. I made a first copy. And right now I'm probably already I'm already completely out of blank DVD, which is just the DVD minus our discs. But I still have a DVD plus SAR discs, just not the DVD minus SAR discs anymore. I'm already out of now. Yeah, kind of. Here's my first copy. Originally, when I made it first, some of these doesn't have closed caption. It's not only it's just green. Some are just plus SAR discs. This is a plus. It was the original way I recorded to a disc. It was a DVD plus RW before I burned the discs. Before I copied these discs. And when I used the Sony Blu-ray player on the HDMI, my new Sony Blu-ray player if it's a DVD MyStar disc when it's copied, it will have the closed captions, but it wouldn't have it, even though it did have closed captions. Here are the two copies that didn't have closed captions at all. This one, I didn't wrote it yet, but I'm going to show you this anyway. Yeah, I haven't drew it yet. I think it might have the same. I think it might have How the Grinch Stole Christmas, Jim Carrey. So yeah, there you have it. That was a homemade DVD update. So yeah, thanks for watching.